mistake. And the car that's been on pole just barely missed the stage win. Looks like he's going to be able to execute tonight and get the victory. But we don't want to call this early. We're coming to 4 to go. And these drivers have been running good. Oh, 95's off. And an exciting battle between Masher, Schulenberger, Ness. You have Smith ahead of this group, and it's just chaos all around. And one guy we haven't talked about all night, Landon Laudenbach. Landon Laudenbach has been looking quick. And look at this. Look at this conjunction of cars. Oh my god. Three to go, no more yellows. Oh, contact! He lift and Smith going at it. Here comes the one. He's going to clear the 43. And that's going to allow Lamana to get the run down the straightaway. This battle for the back half of the top 10, I think just for the 9th and 10th spot, is heating up. These drivers want to add a stat to their name of this season, and the one gets stumped. 43 and the one around. More contact. The 43 is wrecking. A lot of contact. And Lamana just passed two cars making mistakes in front of him. And as we're coming to 2 to go, James Mendez having a quiet run. He's inside the top. He's just outside the top 10. Oh, and there's a wreck. Casey Masher into it. Parker Ness, Lamana, and Fabico just runs his team owner out of room. And they're 3 wide. Oh, the one's looking. He's looking on this. Lamana goes wide. He lifts, looking to make the move on the 24. Sorry, that's Chad Eastwan, not Parker Ness. More contact, he lift, and Eastwan. And if you're looking for Parker Ness is in the 48. So I do apologize for my mistakes throughout the broadcast. But discard that. We have a battle for the top 5. Sam Moore wants to get inside the top 3. But he has his driver in front of him, his co-owner of Dark Horse Racing in front of him. That's Kyle England. Kyle England just has to hold on for one more lap because he's coming to the white flag. Or sorry, he's coming to 2 to go. Just got that word from race control. Lap car in front of the leader, Drew Gila. Should not play a factor. Sorry, Riley Golf is in the 24. So, sorry for the error. Many different names on the entry list of that 24. First I saw was Parker Ness, driver of that last season, then Landon Lyle, which it says on the entry list, and it's just chaos all around on who does drive that 24. Maybe that'll be OMA's new docu-series, next driver of the 24. But, let's look at this battle. Kevin Uruguay is in McWork. Originally we saw McWork just outside the top 5, and he's been just fading ever since. And right there ahead, up the hill, you can see your battle for the top 5. That's England, Moore. And it seems to be, I can get one more, and Yakavazi, and sorry, it is the white flag. White flag this time. This is the closest battle on track. England trying to hold on for his second top 3 of the year. Moore in tow, Yakavazi in tow. These 3 cars have been bumper to bumper all throughout the second half of the race. Yakavazi sends a deep one on Moore. What a move! England likes what he is seeing behind him. Moore passes Yakavazi yet again. Another crossover, still side by side. Around the outside, Moore shoves them off, beating and banging for 4th place. Oh, and England goes wide. That's going to open the door for the 2 behind them. Yakavazi passes Moore, and he's trying to gain one more spot to get inside the top 3. England in the grass, Yakavazi behind. And there's only one more chance for this 41 to make a move. That's in the Canada corner. England's in the grass. That's going to allow Yakavazi to have a run. England breaks early. Yakavazi's trying to send one down the inside on his teammate. England goes wide, and England just has to hold on into 13. Up the hill. England goes wide again. Yakavazi's looking around the outside. Contact, he shoves them off. He shoves his teammate off. And Kyle England, in a masterclass on old tires, is going to come home 3rd. What a race. Drujula will win. Zachary Mendez will finish 2nd. And there's still one battle on track, match between Elif and the 48 of Parker Ness. Parker Ness gets loose. Here comes Elif. Final corner. Contact. This is the battle just outside the top 10. Up the hill, Elif will get the spot. Drujula will claim the victory. What a race. What a race. Now let's try to get your top 3 in here for interviews. Let's get Drew in here. We're still trying to get our top 3. Let's get Kyle England in here. But what a race we had on our hands today. Kyle, do you have Zachary's gamer name? You can invite him to the party, please. Or hold up. But guys, what a race we had on our hands. A very chaotic race indeed. But we had a lot of upsets in positions we didn't expect them to be. Drujula was able to come home with the victory after just missing the stage victory for 2nd. had to resort to second after that. In second, who finished in second, the Toyota of the No You Motorsports stable in the 96. That's going to be Zachary Mendez, the better Mendez, this race. And what a job he was able to do today. But while we try to get everyone in here. So as we are getting our podium finishers. Okay, we got our top 3 in here. Let's start off with your third place finisher, Kyle England. Do you have a copy?
Yes, sir. And I've already got my audio, so.
Thank you. What a call halfway. You were running in the back in that chaos. Question, what made you make the decision to stay out at the halfway caution that ultimately helped you get your second top 3 of the year and your most career top 3s and top 5s in your VRC career in a season?
Fear of being punted anymore. It was bad everywhere in the field, but in that mid pack, it was scary being back there. I was in fear of being wrecked every lap, so I knew track position was going to be more important than tires ever would have been in this race. And ultimately, that call really did pay off, and it's kind of what led to getting this good finish today.
Now you needed this momentum to try, to get above the cut line, but with this new top 3, how are you planning on taking this momentum and moving it to future races so you can make the playoffs?
Well, I mean, a lot of the reason I'm below the cut line is I just had a couple bad races at Charlotte and Auto Club, and then obviously missed one week. I forget exactly where that was, but it's always good to come off of a good finish, especially at a more technical track like Road America. And moving forward, I made a few mistakes tonight. I've been very mistake prone my entire VRC career. So looking back at this race, the biggest takeaway I have is no mistakes equals good finishes. That's something that I'm going to have to take into account every single week, every single race, and obviously just riding high after a good top 5, something that's been few and far between in my VRC career. So looking to make it a good next couple of weeks.
Okay, but let's move on to your second place finisher, Zachary Mendez, which the 96 was in the back. I saw him flipping at one point, and I saw him leading the race. Zachary, how'd you get through all that chaos and somehow able to finish second?
It's easy. Track position. You really couldn't do anything if you came down pit road. It was either you could try and pit or you could just stay out and, keep your track position because it was just difficult on restarts. So I'm just lucky to get second where I was. 'Cause if I pitted with everyone else, I would have probably finished in the back. So just happy with what I got.
So you're currently below the cut line. So you got the good finish you needed to get above it. How are you, going forward? How are you planning on staying above the cut line and avoiding future chaos? Because races like this can happen at any time and ruin your championship run. So what's the plan going forward for you and your team?
It's easy. Just get lucky, um, be in the right places, get good strategy, get good finishes, and then you'll be good.
Well, nice second place by you. It was nice to see you running up there, and maybe if you can get that through that chaos sooner, we could have saw you contend with Drew for the race victory. But the most dominant car all day. He drove the number 8, and he's still leading the points. Drew Gila, how you doing?
I'm doing great, man.
Uh,
Another win. You know.
Real quick, invite Tim. If you can, he's asked for an invite. But um, just dominance. You got the pole, got punted off by one of the ORR cars. There was just too many Chevrolets to count. But you were able to get back to the front. And my question is, you knew you had a fast car, but why make that decision halfway to pit or to stay out instead of pitting? And currently we know it worked, but why make that decision? Walk us through it.
Yeah, I mean, the whole decision was we pitted that one caution. We're good enough to make it to the end. My teammates actually at the halfway, they decided to pit. So, it was me and four of the cars, including T-Glass, Mendez, and two others, and it worked out well for us. The people that stayed out ended up finishing 1, 2, 3. It was really about track position tonight. I mean, if you were at the front, you had pace, you were able to hold it, and it was pretty simple. We saw with Vinny earlier in the race, when he won halfway, he didn't really have to worry because he got out so far ahead, and that was the whole strategy call with that. And we had a couple cautions. I think the most we've had at Road America in a long time, and I was just running heaters. Mendez was fast as well, but I don't think he could run the pace and be consistent and not make mistakes like I could, and that's what got me the victory tonight.
Now I gotta touch a little bit, give you some little controversy here. Okay, two names, one driver in a Chevrolet, and he says that everyone overdrove him, Kevin Uruguayes. A lot of drivers pissed at him. I know a lot of OR guys pissed at everyone else. How do you take what happened today? What's going to go forward with Kevin Uruguayes, Landon Lyle, and, the aggression they showed tonight? How are you going to deal with that going forward?
I'm not really going to deal with it because I don't want to sound rude when I say this, but most of the time I don't really have to worry about them but one. I mean, the only person I really have to worry about was not here tonight. But yeah, I mean, it's a pretty common reoccurrence. I know they're trying to do their best to race cleanly, but it's a little frustrating when it's the same people over and over again getting, punting people off the track and stuff like that. And after a while, it gets repetitive and annoying. And I don't really have to worry about it because I don't normally see them. But yeah, we'll move on to Talladega Double, and we'll try and I think this is the final plate race. Yeah, I think we'll try and win all 3 plate races. I mean, this is going to be the hard part. I know it's going to be hard to finish inside the top 3, which I've done consistently the last 2 seasons. I think since the second race of last season, I finished outside the top 3 one time. So that's what I look forward to going into next race. We'll see if we can win our 5th race, and yeah.
Well, nice job. You got your 4th win of the season, and you're showing that you're the guy to beat again. We hope to see you at the Dega Double. And what a race we had in our hands tonight, guys. Make sure to tune in next week for, if I'm getting my dates right, for the Dega Double. One at 8 o'clock and the other at 9 o'clock. Thank you guys for watching. Exciting Road America race. A lot of chaos and a lot of people cursing and yelling at each other. This has been